So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now, lining up for Jamaica.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. So it's down to business here.
And they
can counter here. She's a sheer bicep to bicep, but he wins out. Spread out to the left. He's tried one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Haaland. Now it's Pires. And here's Neymar. Mendieta. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in a great position here. He slings, he rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to play him in. Neymar! And he's done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the shot's on here. Out towards the flank. Plays it in low. Goes for a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover. And again!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bernardo Silva makes the interception. Great vision. There's no flag. Hangs in a... He's got two. He's got a goal. Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good ball, good take.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Vardio. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ball played for Mendieta. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? He's in space and looking for options. Mendieta goes for the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Bernardo Silva tries looking up. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham does well to get it back. And that should get the job done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. Now Saliba. Van Dijk. Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba. Ball played for Mendieta. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Out to the left it goes. Vardio. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Jamaica head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Turns back here, probably the best option. And they've got a throw. Mendieta. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Who wanna play?
Opts for safety. He's getting hounded, really hounded. And Dyke deals with that comfortably. Perez. Jamaica do have a chance to counter here. And they're on him in a flash. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been slipped through. And it's hoisted clear. Mendieta. Good running, strong and Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Over to the left. Can he get it through? Tries to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That'll be a throw-in. Turns and goes back. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Perez. That's a look and plays it forward. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Perez. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Perez in acres of space out wide, showing good feet. And Guardiola tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Perez. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Look at them, and the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, that's nice. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good foot in there. Decent chance! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Jamaica clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guardiola. Now it's Perez.
There will be 3 minutes added.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is a good... Can he finish? This time, surely! And he hits the net! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Bellingham being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 19.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Neymar. De Bruyne. Shot, surely! It's there! And that for him is goal number 10. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jamaica, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Jamaica really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Jamaica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Attention to the screen for information provided.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Yuri Tielemans is someone being described now as the complete midfielder. His knack of finding the right passes is one thing, but his shooting is reaching a legendary status too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So off we go then. Belgium have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And here's Haaland. Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Trossard. De Bruyne.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Van Dijk. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Onana is the guilty party there. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Neymar. Big chance, corner. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence. Doku. That's Tielemans. Quarter of an hour played. Ambitious ball here. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Jamaica have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Doku. Tries to pass it through, and that's played in low. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tielemans. And it's to Kepa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's managed to get rid. Trossard. De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Tielemans. Now it's Lukaku. Trossard. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Oh, good take in a good area. Nicely spread. And here's Doku. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Vardio. Jamaica looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now Costa Curta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. De Kalpa. Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Here's Doku. Great vision. And it's been played through. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out towards the right wing. That's good running with the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be reminded
I think
that
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Jamaica have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Jamaica carrying a one-goal lead. Costa Curta. Mendieta looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. And here's Bellingham. He's having a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
1v1 who ready?
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
49 minutes is number 19, Bellingham.
Jamaica are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Ball played for Mendieta. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. I was trying to skip past his man. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And this is Lukaku. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! They've scored! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Costa Curta. It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 60 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
The less said about that pass, the better. Bernardo Silva. It's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. He has a look up. It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Jamaica.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
very nice.
Jamaica grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries a shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Number 19.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Lukaku. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. Trossard puts a cross in.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
Big header! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Tielemans. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Doku. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tielemans. Gaitska Mendieta. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution for Belgium. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11. Trossard. Number 8.
Climbs up big!
Yuri Tielemans.
And that's
Coming
wide.
on the field, number 23. Alexis Salavakis. Number 25. Number 24.
De Kalpa.
Substitution.
And it's Fofana. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. De Kuiper has it out wide and in space. Dinks one through. Saliba attempts a clearance. Meunier. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the keeper beats it away. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's McAllister. Played out to the right. Fast, spots it and intercepts. And this is Lukaku. Out to the left it goes. Fofana.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Steaming up. Shot at goal!
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10. Lukaku. Coming on to replace him is number 9. Rapendo.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Onana. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot.
That's going in strongly.
Foot in. Nice control. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Jamaica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Members were celebrating their birthdays
So
today.
many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Please welcome to the field our players.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nicely shaped cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Højlund. He won't be happy with that one. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. This looks promising. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. And it's Perez. Perez with the big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Denmark were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Mendieta. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Christensen. Anderson. Now Christensen. Vestergaard. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Isaacson. Can he latch on to this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendieta. And here's Haaland. Steaming on goalwards. Vestergaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isaacson shifted it to the flank. Now it's Isaacson. No outsmarting him this time. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Højbjerg.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bernardo Silva. Mendieta. Spreads it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. Christensen plays it long. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Perez. Cross goes in there. That's a decent clearance. Christensen. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Jamaica clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Christensen gets a cross in. Costa Curta tries to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Mendieta. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. That's tidy. Plays it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Højbjerg. And it's Højbjerg. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Isaacson. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. And it's Højbjerg. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. He's in a great position here. Back in. Oh, smashing header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
For Denmark, after 59 minutes, is number 8.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
The attendance for this match was
Bernardo Silva.
80,314.
Oh, good-looking ball. Perez. It's Perez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Denmark are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
There they go, hunting in packs. Early ball, up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jamaica are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Højbjerg to Eriksson. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Costa Curta. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Mendieta. Neymar. Van Dijk. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Perez. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball played for Mendieta. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number 19.
Jamaica choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to
Well, his
replace
stamina
him
was
is
called into question then, because that...
He gets
De
big!
Bruyne.
And that could come back to haunt them.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Denmark surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Into the channel. Flings in across. Oh, what a climb! It's bounced back off the post. Perez. And it's De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. Throw-in. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and
Substitution in
as a
progress.
result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Højbjerg. Jamaica are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Denmark really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Played into space. Delivers the ball. Christensen can get it clear. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
There will
simple.
be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bernardo Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ball's played through. Mela. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has...
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal, Spain! Nico Williams duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Yamal. Bernardo Silva. It's a searching pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Williams. Knocks it into space. Williams! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Guardiola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Williams. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Saliba. Good played for Mendieta. And it's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar, played out towards the right wing. Referee's given a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. And here's Neymar. He's having a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That should get the job done. And again! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cleared without hesitation. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Nico Williams. And it's Grimaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Saliba. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. That's a little off target. Ball is over the line. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perez. He's got away. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Jamaica take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Perez. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lenormand clears it away. Played in by Perez. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodri. And it's Grimaldo. Kubasi. Aim forwards. And it's Pedri. And this is Morata. It's Pedri. Grimaldo. And it's Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Jamaica are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the action is back on the way. Bellingham. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had it taken off him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Bernardo Silva. It's Van Dijk. Saliba. Costa Curta. And it's Bellingham. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Can he get it through? That is lovely. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Bernardo Silva, aims beyond. He's having a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Jamaica go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedro Porro receives it in a wide position. Saliba and Guardiola, and it's Bernardo Silva. It's Perez, stood up well to him there. Rodri, 60 minutes played. Now it's Yamal. That's going right the way across. Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Not the most convincing of passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And that has been cleared. Turns and goes back. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Nico Williams goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gaizka Mendieta. Rodri. Nico Williams. And Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Tries to play it through. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nice touch. Plays it across. Guardiola getting this one clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jamaica choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
That has not gone well. And it's Perez looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Fabian Ruiz. Jamaica still have the cards to affect this game. Nico Williams. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Perez. Bit too much weight on the pass. No foul, says the referee.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a good run down the right. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Jamaica have reclaimed it. Jamaica, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's Perez! Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. That pass isn't the best. Mendieta. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Pedri. Yamal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Jamaica have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
And here's Rodrigo.
Mbappe.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's got away. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 25, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Jamaica make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Strong running down that left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely spread. Jamaica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. Plays it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gaitska Mendieta. Koundé. All played for Mendieta. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Galan. Rudiger. And Koundé. And it's Galan. And it's Azar. Galan. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Up he goes! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
Jamaica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has been cut short. Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gaitska Mendieta. It's a searching pass. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there, and he plays one through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now there's a fine ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. In with the challenge. Played it again. It's a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Jamaica looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Kamavinga. He's gone forward. Tries to pass it through. He might be in here! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added
Little pass
time.
back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Good read, needed to be. Rodrigo. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching
And a quick
scoreline,
announcement
but it's
today
a
that
fair
memorabilia
reflection on
from
what we've
today's
just
match
seen
is
in
now
this
on
first
sale
half,
in
Peter.
the Stadium
Now
Hall.
they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Jamaica are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go once more. And again they run up against stubborn defending. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Kylian Mbappe.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, he's burst through! Almeria do have a chance to counter here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He's in a great position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rodrigo, and he's forced to go back. And Alexander-Arnold. Koundé. And it's Galan. That's Rudiger. Galan. And it's Rudiger. Rudiger. And it's Koundé. Galan.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Almeria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Substitutions taking place.
Azar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Jamaica.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Rafinha!
No, it's wide. Camavinga opts for safety. Galan. And it's Camavinga. Hazard. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo, given the lift of his goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rodrigo, big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's really well cleared.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Could go all the way here. He is through here. Nicely aimed pass. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Koundé. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rodrigo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it. Can he get away? Sergio Gomez. Mendes. Nicely spread for Gonzalo Guedes. And it's Aramburu. Over to the left. Barrenechea could try cutting inside here. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Carlos Soler, who's short. Gonzalo Guedes with the cross. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rudiger, Camavinga, and it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Gonzalo Guedes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baranechea. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well,
and he shoots! Forward it goes. Carlos Soler. Baranechea. Mendieta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, such a clever touch. Sergio Gomez. Nice looking ball. And he can clear it away. Knocks it into space. Delivered with swing. And he's there to get it away. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Martin. It's Carlos Soler. That's a little off target. Zubeldia. Baranechea. And it's Mendes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right. Looking for the run. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to clear it. And here's Mendes. Now it's Mbappe.
they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aramburu. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes. Played in deep.
Well played and well cleared.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sergio Gomez. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Jamaica looking to pass their way through. Great vision. Mbappe is onto this. Nice control. He's in a great position here. He's there and gets it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hazard! And he's really put himself on the line here. Mendieta with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Berenechea. Now it's Carlos Soler. Now it's Berenechea. Now it's Berenechea. Now it's Carlos Soler. And it's Mendes. Played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mendieta. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Mendieta in acres. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Carlos Soler. Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El dorsal 3.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Carlos Soler. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Martin. Mendes. Spread out to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. Galan. And here's Azar. It's a searching pass. He's having a shot!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Aramburu.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Good ball, good take. That has been slung wide.
Oh, that's clever.
And he's certainly onside here. Carlos Soler. Oh, good spread. Now it's Oyarzabal. Dink through. Oyarzabal! Oh, off the bar! And again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Aramburu. Now it's Kubo.
He's got away.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 3
Looking to
minutos
play
de
him in.
descuento.
Munoz receives it in a wide position. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mikel Oyarzabal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Zaragoza takes a shot! Cleared without complication.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
That's really well manoeuvred. He can get that clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I know I'm going to be accused of positional bias here, Peter, but I genuinely have been very impressed with Oscar Mingueza. The way he's used adversity, and he's had to restart pretty much and develop his all-round game. We all know...
Azar! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, sweet feet. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. Back in once more. It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! He likes Moriba. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Vigo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Javi Galan. Galan just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Zaragoza. Played out towards the right wing. And the ball is out of play. Galan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vigo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zaragoza providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Azar, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga! That's a half-decent try. Jamaica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Zaragoza threads one in. It's a goal kick. Marcos Alonso gathers from the goal kick. Mendieta. Zaragoza. There's a sharp little ball here. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a much...
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oscar Mingueza. Gets into some space. Swings in across. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Jamaica really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Immediately. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oscar Mingueza. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's Zaragoza. Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Might be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some good work on the right flank here, and he's managed to get free.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camavinga. Mendieta. Jamaica couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
It's Camavinga. Mendieta. So we've reached the hour mark. He likes Moriba. Mendieta. And it's Camavinga. Vigo do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He likes Moriba. Spreads it out wide. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution.
Vigo choosing to make the first change. Iago Aspas coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zaragoza. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number 19, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 4.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still. Hops for safety. Jamaica still have the cards to affect this game. Iago Aspas producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Jamaica making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 7, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 5, Robert Lewandowski.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 10,
Jamaica
Miguel
have, after
Oyarzabal.
this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski.
Jamaica really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oscar Mingueza.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up and a chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's got away. Mendieta. Rafinha.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. And Alexander-Arnold. Koundé. And Alexander-Arnold. Mendieta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. it all looked a bit lost.
Those of you making their way home on
And
public
with that, it's time for me to thank
transportation
Jim
today,
Beglin
please watch the
and to
screen
wish
for
you
train
a
departure
very good
times
evening.
from all local major stations.